even if I can help save one life, that's going to be what's most important to me, because every life matters.
Suicide, a sensitive and difficult topic people often avoid talking about. Avery is one of several high school students in the Archdiocese of Seattle who hopes to break the stigma about suicide.
Welcome to the Safe Talk training.
She is now part of the budding program, the Catholic Lifesaver Corps.
It came about because of a young person in California. His name was Jake Novak, and he experienced a suicide in his high school in Los Angeles. And he was disappointed in the school's response, which in his words was really to not do anything about it.
Jake was moved to become a fully certified suicide prevention trainer through a program called Living Works, where he met his trainer, David Pina. Pina then became inspired to start a teen suicide prevention ministry in his hometown, Seattle. He brought the idea to the leader of the Archdiocesan Mental Health Ministry.
What if we created an initiative that trains and empowers teenagers to be suicide prevention workshop facilitators for their peers and have a peer-to-peer model?
After pitching this new initiative to all 11 Catholic high schools within the Archdiocese and an extensive application process, the Catholic Lifesaver Corps held its pilot program in April of 2022. The first cohort involved 8 students from Archbishop Murphy High School and Pope John Paul II High School. These student facilitators have already held subsequent suicide prevention workshops in their schools, training more than 100 other students, parents, and school staff on how to pick up warning signs of suicide. Now, a second cohort consisting of 8 students from 2 additional high schools, the 2-day training retreat includes the Applied Suicide Intervention Skills Training, or ASSIST, and the Safe Talk, Tell, Ask, Listen, and Keep Safe workshop.
The class teaches and promotes identifying people who are thinking of suicide and referring them to an agency or a community that can support them to stay safe for now.
Eric Michels, who was a counselor for Odeya High School, says he is glad to be a part of this new initiative.
Having done this for 12 years now, I've just seen a huge increase in the amount of mental health challenges facing students nowadays.
The National Institute of Mental Health puts suicide as the second leading cause of death among teenagers and young adults in the U.S. Zach Dedeker, who is a junior in the second cohort, shares his personal struggle with suicide when he was in middle school.
You don't know what anyone else is going through, so why not share my story? Throughout those years in middle school, I had bad grades, kind of affected me a lot. And it was all because I was kind of stuffing that down and didn't have an outlet. And I kind of gave these signs like maybe like a cry for help.
With the help of family and friends, he was able to pull through and in turn now wants to help others.
There's ways out of it, and you need to find the right people to talk to and the right resources. Your life's at risk, and that's more important than almost anything.
That is why learning how to intervene with individuals contemplating suicide is crucial for the Catholic Lifesaver Corps.
We're like on the front lines, if you will. I mean, the counselors are not going down into the classrooms to check up on every student. I'm the one down there talking to my friends. I'm the one that hears the cues, hears the indications of what they might be thinking and what they might be planning.
Students are then trained to facilitate workshops of their own, so they can offer regular training in their respective schools and nearby parishes.
There is a plethora of ways you can miss, dismiss, or avoid suicide invitations.
At the conclusion of the training comes the commissioning and the blessing of the students during a beautiful prayer service here at the chapel.
May the blessing of God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit be upon you.
Our youth are important because they're the church of today. And they're the leaders of today.
Catholic principles on the respect for life and human dignity are some of the grounding principles of the Corps. Students understand that life should be valued at every age, and every session begins and ends with prayer. The retreat helps to establish a strong sense of community, keeping them united in a commitment to save lives.
This has been pretty eye-opening to me and to all my classmates that are doing this with me. I feel like it's also kind of brought us closer together because this is a difficult topic to reach out to.
Well, I'm just thankful for this opportunity, for our students and for our community to see that teens can handle this topic, and they can handle it in a really effective way. And I think it's really powerful and empowering for them to see that they can affect positive change.
Rosal Regis, EWTN News in Depth.
To learn more about the Catholic Lifesaver Corps, visit the Archdiocese of Seattle's website at archseattle.org. If you or someone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts or despair, you can call the U.S. National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-TALK. That's 1-800-273-8255.